I'm in no position to give a well-rounded opinion on the Hydro-Archon, so I'll pass. I mean, I've only seen her a few times, so I'm sure I have a somewhat skewed view of her. Okay, fine. I've seen what the Hydro-Archon's like when she's sitting in the audience. In my view, she's a very charismatic speaker, but it's her silences that intrigue me more. Her eyes, they're like the darkness at the bottom of the ocean, hiding a deep secret, afraid of anyone ever getting close to her. Sorry, I let my imagination get the better of me.
The Hydro-Archon Lady Furina is very unpredictable, and her manner of speech can be quite provocative, almost as if she sees talking itself like some sort of performance. The people of Fontaine have a particular soft spot for excitement and drama, which is why many hold her in high esteem.
Lady Furina's behavior is incredibly hard to explain, and I can't discern any useful intelligence from observing her. I always feel like her every move and action is an act, and she is playing different people. She truly is an Archon. One cannot apply the logic of ordinary humans to her.
Miss Furina displayed a severe lack of interest in my trial and excused herself early, probably because I pleaded guilty to all charges as soon as they were announced. Disappointing the Hydro-Archon is a big deal, so suppose I got no choice but to keep gifting her copious amounts of the highest quality tea.
Lady Furina has a very captivating presence. She was born to be a star. Wriothesley once assigned a journalist to shadow her, but he quit not long into the assignment. From what I've heard, the reason he left was that Furina insisted on seeing every photo he took of her right away, and she'd make him redo it if she wasn't happy with how it turned out. Apparently, she was so picky that the poor guy once had to take 127 shots of her in the same pose before she was content.
Oh, I was lucky enough to catch her in an opera when I was young. Even though it was a charity show, the tickets were nearly impossible to get. She was performing in character then, but I thought she seemed more in her element then than she ever did as an Archon, giving speeches up in the opera box. Looking back, I guess my intuition was right.
Lady Furina once ordered us to carry out some sort of ceremonial musketeer performance. She not only wanted each of us outfitted with special ceremonial muskets, but she wanted us to practice all sorts of specialized drill formations as well. Luckily, in the end, she couldn't find the right song to pair with the performance, and the matter was dropped entirely.
In the past, I always stood behind her at tea parties, sword at the ready. But now, I get to sit at the table and enjoy the tea and treats along with her. I'm now beginning to understand why she complains all the time about how hard it is to maintain her physique.
I asked Lyney to deliver an assortment of cakes for her theater troupe to enjoy during tea time. The children made the cakes themselves, as a gesture to express the support and enthusiasm of her audience. I do hope she enjoys them.